Hey, how's it going everyone? What is up? And welcome to my Daredevil episodes 1 through 5 review. Now, if you're looking for an in-depth review, this is not the video. I'm just going to be talking about my overall thoughts through all 5 episodes, what I think so far, and where I think that the show, well, there's no point in telling where the show will go because all the episodes for the season are out, which is really awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Well, also, I need to say sorry because it took me forever to get Sony Vegas and my PC working right to where I could actually record in Sony Vegas. So yeah, sorry. Now let's get into it. Now, I'm gonna start off by saying this show was fucking awesome. Everything about this show is awesome. It's not as good as The Flash, in my opinion. The Flash will always be my #1 favorite TV show. But this is definitely above Arrow for me. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, well, that's a little bit bullshit. You make videos every single week about Arrow. How could this be better? Well, it's because of the network that it's on. See, Arrow is on the CW, a network bogged down with romance as the only subplot type view. Like, that's the view. Like, it's exaggerated. It's not their only subplot, but romance is a big thing with the CW. In Daredevil, that because it's on Netflix, it doesn't have that problem. You don't have romance around every freaking corner in every other scene. This has had 3 big romance scenes in 5 episodes, and each episode is an hour long. So in 5 hours of episodes, there have been like 3 big romance scenes, maybe a few others like little ones scattered around, but 3 big ones, and that is perfect. Plus, it has the liberty to be darker and grittier and chop people's fucking heads off with car doors and show the body afterwards. That's something the Arrow can't do on the CW network. You can't chop someone's head off with a car door and then show the mangled body afterwards. You just can't do that. I mean, they kind of do it on Supernatural, but it's not as vivid as it is on Daredevil. They can't cuss as much as they do on Daredevil. Daredevil is a whole lot more real of an experience. Like, bad guys don't go down in one hit. There was a scene in like episode 2 or 3, I think it was, my favorite scene in the show so far. Daredevil goes to save this kid who was kidnapped by the Russian mafia, which is another amazing subplot. I like how they're focusing on a gang war. It's kind of like Gotham, what I've seen of Gotham, but better, improved. It's like a Russian thing going on. They have the triads, I believe, and then you got Wilson Fisk, the big bad kingpin. But anyways, Daredevil goes in to save this kid and ends up fighting like 7 Russians. They don't go down in one hit. He's hurt already just from a beating that he's already took. It takes him a good 3 to 4 minutes to take all of them out, which is impressive. But he still gets hit, he gets knocked down, and they get back up when he hits them. And that's amazing. They don't get hit once with a bow and just stay down. I'm not trying to dog Arrow because Arrow is still one of my favorite shows of all time. It's just Daredevil has so much more liberty, and it can be what Arrow wants to be, and it can explore what the Nolan Batman movies never got to explore. It's amazing. Yes, I stole that quote from a Facebook picture, but it said exactly what I wanted it to. Like, this show, honestly, at this point in time, could not be more perfect in my eyes. It has amazing fight scenes, amazing actors, especially Daredevil. The only actor I really haven't liked, shit, I forgot his name. Son of a bitch, I can't remember his name, but he was a little off in like one scene. Maybe it was a girl, I don't remember, but the actors are amazing, like I said, especially Daredevil and Foggy. Foggy's amazing too, and Karen. They're all amazing. The writing is pretty good. I'm not a writer, well, not much at least. Plug. No, I'm just playing. So I really can't judge the writing too much. It's just like, it doesn't feel fake. It feels down to earth, gritty, and real. And like I said, like, I'm not trying to dog Arrow or anything. Like, it's just, it has the liberty to be what Arrow wants to be. Arrow cannot shoot people in the head with a pistol and show their brains splatter all over the wall like Daredevil can on Netflix. They just can't do that, so they cannot be, like, their full potential. As much as I would like to see an Arrow show like this, it just fits Daredevil. It fits in. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm only 1 through 5, so, you know, haven't got to see the rest. But in episode 5, big spoilers if you haven't watched the show, or if you've only watched, like, episode 4 or 3, or you don't have the time, like all these binge watchers do, to sit down for 13 hours and watch the show. So big spoiler. It pretty much done what Arrow Season 1's finale done with The Undertaking in episode 5, which is ridiculous. It blew up the city, essentially, like 4 locations in the city, which has aftermath, which carries over to other buildings, which makes it bigger. And it's just, it's amazing. It's a great show. But the thing I think I love most about the show is the fights are fucking awesome. That's not the thing I love most about the show. If it was like that, then Arrow wouldn't be above it still. But Arrow and Daredevil both have good fight scenes, but I think Daredevil's is a little bit better just because I think they have a bigger budget. Because Netflix only has to worry about like 3 originals and CW has to worry about like 7. So their budget is a little bit bigger at Netflix. Sorry if you heard my chair. So I think they can put a little bit more money into fighting and making that look cool. And God almighty do they. The fight scenes are fucking awesome. Just from the opening scene of the first episode, I was hooked and amazed at how good the fight scenes were. They were just top notch, and they still are. They've improved since episode 1 up to episode 5. But a big plus with the show so far for me is, like I was talking about earlier, the bad guys get hit and they go down, but they get back up. They don't get hit once and stay down. They actually have to have their ass kicked like it would be in real life, and that's the same with Daredevil. He gets hit and it hurts him. He doesn't just shrug it off. He gets hit and it hurts. He hits someone and it hurts, but they both continue fighting. And that's what I love about the show. It's not fake, like, well, it is fake. They're not actually hitting each other, but it's like more real. In real life, unless you're like Mike Tyson, you're not going to hit someone and they're going to go down in one punch, especially if it's the Russian mafia. So that's really something that I'm enjoying about the show. But yeah, guys, that's my 1 through 5 review. Sorry if it was a little bit rambly. Don't have any notes. 5 hours of episodes to review in one video. It's intimidating, but it's also fun. And I'm going to be doing it for episodes 6 through I want to say 6 through 11, but that don't seem right. I want to say 6 through 10, but that doesn't seem right. I guess it's 6 through 11. And then we'll do episodes 12 and 13. I'm going to watch these as soon as possible. I still have to get my Monday video out tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow night. And then I have to worry about my Flash and Arrow review. But I definitely want to try to get 6 through 11 out by Thursday. And then we can have the Flash bonus video on Friday, Arrow Saturday, and then Sunday we can have the episodes 12 and 13 review out, and that will finish the season for us. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.